We're playing a league of Blue-Red Tron. This is match number 1 in the league versus Kobamasa. He leads on Swamp. Might mean he is on Black Control. We're gonna play Power Plant for the map first. Turn 2 we can play Pathetic Prism or Tower. Tower is much better because now we have a turn 3 Muldrifter, and that is why we play the Ursa Power Plant turn 1. What do you have, Rager? Tower Power Plant, we wanna get a mine. Tron is just ridiculous sometimes when it draws like this. Sure. We're gonna discard a Tapland here because Taplands are not that good here. Yeah, this hand is shaping up insanely good. He's gonna have some kind of removal spell, that is fine. Next turn, we're gonna play Prism. Prism first. And then we will Impulse and then play Wall before his Relic. I might not play the Wall this turn now because I want to condescend. Tapland. Because he might play Grey Merchant. It's not that bad here. Or like I can condescend any of his plays and then play Wall my turn, which is better. Because I don't really expect him to just pass here. And if he does, I do have Impulse. What do we want here? We kind of want like a Teachings, Exclude is good. Prism is always good. Let's get to Exclude. Should play land first. I hope it doesn't matter. So, is he cracking the map? No. Okay. Like I don't know how much better value he's gonna get from the relic. We'll see. I guess he wants to get me to 1 card into this card. Or 0 rather. That's fine. Okay, Impulse. He's gonna spin the wheels again, so to speak. Teachings. Teachings is just so good in the these kind of mashups. The wall again. If he cracks the relic now. Okay. Five cards, maybe Grey Merchant. I think that's fine. Doesn't do much. So what can I do? The teachings. Yeah, this is a blurred list even. What's ephemerate here? Okay. So exile the wall here. He has to crack the relic now, right? No? Yeah. So let's pass here. Like he has almost zero pressure. Oh, we gotta counter that. Let's block. He can disfigure now with the ephemerate and Condescend. Or does nothing. The ephemerate. What doesn't it play? I don't know why I did that. I guess I can just here. Ephemerate seems good. Because now I can remove impulse. Just realized there's a fan on in the kitchen. Just give me 1 sec. Okay, so we're gonna rebound here and ask the big question: is he cracking the relic now? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. That is cool for us because we do have another ephemerate. We don't go back impulse. Go my turn. Pass. So we can't lose from this spot. We have to. Well, we have to win. We're gonna play Drifter. Want to carry us to the win. Sure. No, sir. Wait, so it's that's so fun with Tron. Like, I'm there ahead on life and just concede enemies. Not much he can do. So I think we do want 1 grudge for the relic. Nothing else really. And what do we get rid of? Ignite Truth, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that, and especially if you're in the league as well. Like in challenges, people don't see that easily. The rest, okay. This hand was a bit loose, I think, but I thought the firebolt would buy some time. Big cliffs, I think. Yep. I could have also played one of the Ursa pieces if you drew like a tower and prism. It's very good. Impulse is good here. Okay. So impulse, tower. This tower is the best. Just pass. We can exclude if you play something. Hopefully no land removal. He might have ninja here, but I think ninja is fine. That is totally fine. I would have countered that, I think. That is actually a sick draw. Holy moly, because I do have ephemerate here. Nice, very, very nice draw. Right, yes, double. That's fine. So next time we can Drifter plus Firebolt. Kinda wanna have teachings. Oh. Oh, this is Firebolt. Because I did miss the 4th land. Or the 5th land, rather. And even if he kills Drifter here or goes Immersion something, we're still in a very good position with the hand we have. It's good for him. Yep. I mean, it's not the worst for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So with 6 mana we have Condescend for 1, so we can counter Remerchant. Or get an Impulse or something. Or we play Teachings plus Grudge, if he plays Relic. Yeah, we're gonna counter that for sure. We do wanna find the tower. Yeah, let's just keep both. The tower, now we can Teachings flashback. Hopefully he doesn't have ninja here. Okay, that's good. Get another teachings. Bolt's good. Just gonna time it now. See. Let's happen. I can teachings, double teachings here. So he didn't play this as 5th land. That's fine. I can just put the land back and then teachings. Yeah, I guess we could. Then we flashback. Just to use their mana as efficient as possible. Let's get unbind. Could have got an alchemy. Might have been better. I guess now I have prophecy. Which looks quite. Can unbind that. And then prophecy is rats. Mana floating. Flicker here. Hopefully it doesn't have a defile or something. Then we're gonna go first. Scry. You can just keep going with the spells. Yeah. Ephemerate doesn't save Drifter, so that, get a ball. Ephemerate. Transition. Cool. 1-0 in this league. I'm gonna try to actually not cut the recording. Maybe I should. Yeah, let's cut the recording. But I do think both. Like, I do think paying 5 might be more common actually. So we're back with round 2. I just get a question: is it more common to discard something to Lightning Axe or pay 5? And I think both modes are used. But you have a lot of extra cards in the hand a lot of times. So I think both modes are used. I don't know if that's a good response. Evolving Wilds might be some kind of Delver, maybe. Oh, welcome. Okay, so maybe like blue, red, blue, black, Delver. Okay. So not a good fast start for him. You get to land the Prisp, which is really good. It's important. Yeah. That's what you have to do to play Tron like a boss, right? Just have to draw a Prism all the time. Okay, so looks like he's struggling. Stream like, yeah. You should look at my highlight. I have like one highlight from a year ago or something, where I think I had an out draw. I did a compulsive for Stonehorn plus Tower, and I drew both. Good times. Even gonna pass here. But the thing is, if he ninjas here, okay, so he's gonna, let's say he's ninja, then I can use fire. And I can use impulse here, right? So I'd rather spend my mana on his turn. Like, sure, if I counter that's fine. Because I draw another. I might just pass again, actually. Yes, like I want to kill his creatures, but as long as he doesn't have excessive ninja plus counterspell, I can just pass. And I really hope he just plays ninja. Now I can teachings. And he can count this. I don't mind. Now he's at 4, so let's prophecy now. Really different, right? Because even though this is just a colorless land, I'm still wanna keep playing lands. Sorry, respond to message. He's gonna play the tap land here and pass. Let's see. So this. Did this. Okay. Okay, so now we know nothing on his hand. But I feel very good in this matchup when he does not ninja. And he already used 2 counter spells. Okay. So teachings here. Hopefully it counters this. Okay. So I would really like to have a dispel here, but this list does not play that. So what are we getting? Maybe it's a bolt. So lead it to Moldrifter. Yes, the 3rd counter spell. It's fine. He'll be ninja, which is also very important. Okay, all good. Ugh. I feel like I'm always tired when I'm streaming. Wait, what? Okay. Just gonna see. So he put the deprive on top, and he did play the brainstorm. Okay, so he drew a card now, so he has a deprive. I could have played impulse on that. I should have done that. So he has a deprive in his hand. Okay. Oh, this is probably the 12 version, the 12 creature version, right? With 4 Augur, 4 Ninja, 4 Sprite. Just gonna keep passing. End of turn, I could play Impulse, plus Flashback Teachings. He's probably gonna counter some of them though. That's fine. Getting back. Counterspell, okay. We are teachings. He's countering this, sure. I think we get an unwind just to resolve compulsive. So he has a sanctuary in his hand. Counterspell on top. Now he has counterspell in hand. He's gonna try to counter this. We're gonna counter back. He's gonna land. Yeah, I guess we're with Soul Drifter, or Ball rather. Back, mind. We only have 2 color resources, which is quite a problem here. And he's getting the prime back, I think. Okay. Cave is good. Might flash back on his draw step, or his. Alvaro Pa, thanks for the follow. I feel like I'm butchering a lot of names. Follow, sorry for that. Getting an alchemy here for double the value. Flash it back. Impulse. That's it. Impulse here. Pulse, that's a very good draw. Okay, this pulse is going to resolve. Because of the Druid Prohibit. And we don't expect him to be on Dispels. Okay, so Counterspell. Counterspell. We're just gonna pass them. Going to Alchemy and his turn. He has a very slow clock. Like I'm a 15, turn at 13. Ninja, sure. Yep. Get a Drifter. We're playing this wall, get a back pulse. We're gonna play the Drifter as well. I don't know if they usually play this spell. Okay. Joe is a very good draw. So now we stabilize. He doesn't have any good attacks here, but we know he has a bolt, which we don't care about. If he bolts Drifter, we're gonna let that resolve. That's a bit annoying though. Is he offering the trade? Really? Okay. In fact, we did 2 and 3, so we lost. Well, we lost against Blue Black Delver, won against Blue Red Delver, lost against Mono Black Control and Burn, and won against Familiars. No, like a Sky Ephemerate thing. Okay. I think we're just echoing in here. I need to discard 3 cards then. Okay. Sure. I feel like that is not a good trade for him. There's not a lot of want, to be honest. Maybe Fire Prophecy. Yeah. Build some lands. Good map. Might try to sprite this. No. We are getting more caves. I think maybe it's a remote isle. But remote isle is in place. Alright, so I'm well play 2 caves, so I'm just gonna play caves. That was cool. I put it in bottom then. Just search for it again. Maybe I should have played pools here. Brainstorm. I still don't understand why this version of Blue-Red is popular, because he just loses, like he's down to 15 cards in his deck, 14 now, and he has no pressure at all. He hasn't had pressure the whole game. It's like when you're dropping Delver and Phariseers, it feels like you're just losing out so much versus Tron. Is it Augur, Ninja, Augur? There's 2 Ninja, 4 Sprite left. Yeah, he's gonna keep passing. And if turn I can pull with double, can just put back up. Okay, it's down to 9 cards. It is bright. Yep. Sure. I wonder how much burn they're playing. Oh. Bolt on fire ice. Okay. So I'm still feeling pretty safe here. Less ninja. This no, okay. So it shows not to draw the ninja. Maybe I should have fought over the squared earlier. Right. Because if he has a counter with this. Fuck. I feel like I messed it up then. Because now I'm stuck with one card in hand, which is useless. Maybe I should have been more aggressive with Ephemerate last turn. Flicker's a decent draw. So now we're gonna scry first. No, thank you. Okay, easy game is life. Pulls. The ball back. Flicker. Let's flicker both. Pulls and back. I should probably get an unbind instead of flicker, to be honest. Okay, Sanctuary targeting the Prive. The Storms now where he has the Prive. So how many counterspells can he have? Counterspell, counterspell. Okay, so I think something is going to resolve of my 3 spells, because I can also exclude his Sprite. So let's start pulsing. Guess for another wall. So it's excluding. Well, I'm excluding Sprite. I'm gonna try to counter. Souls. I don't know what that resolved. I guess, you know, I thought he might just want to use my Lord Mana. Because we knew he has the Prime. Yeah, now he's gonna pass though. Okay. I mean, I think he's not going to be able to kill me here. I had a player play 2 SSS in a row other day. He thought of like, yeah. People. So like, I could have bolted his Sprite to make him counter his own Sprite, but that would have been more risky than his play, I think. Those Bastard Sprite is sometimes really like you can play around it. So he has the Sprite and the Prime now. Alright, I had a rib on the frame rate. He's going to sprite this, I guess. Which is fine, I can't do anything about that. Drive. So let's fight over that. So first off, we're getting unwind. Yes. Unwinding. Counterspell. Back all of the mana. With flickering. Emerate. Emerate. Or flicker. So many spells. Unwind. Flicker. Unwind with the 5. Okay, easy mode. Getting back pulse. Gonna flicker again. The flicker. And rip it. And let's just play pulse, I guess. It's a bit worrying, we're down to 12 minutes though. Okay, the Prav on top. It's jamming with everything. We're just gonna play Drifter and pass here. They're playing that card. Sanctuary getting back. It's grid, okay. He's down to 2 cards in hand. Getting back compulsive. We could take him out here. I think I'm going to. I'm way too low on clock though, for like my preference. Now we're just trying to buy some time. Yes. I'm just gonna pass and he's gonna deck out to start his turn. And I need to take a very quick battle break. Okay, sideboarding versus the blue-red Delver, or I guess it's Ferris rather. Yeah, gonna do the 6 red blast and 1 electricity. The spell is also okay. Lightning axe can go, Electric Truth out, Condescend out. Maybe Exclude is too slow. Unwind might be not good enough. I do think I want all the red removals. Oh yeah, let's get rid of Mana Geode. Okay, this feels good. Good enough. This deck has so many red sources, it's crazy. Because like after board, I could just kill all these guys, right? I'm still expecting 12 creatures. I can just kill them all with Power Blast. That's fine. Okay, pulse here. So do we want Tron or do we want Prince? We want Tron. That is good for him. Okay. Doesn't do a lot. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to play Drifter into counter spell. Sure. Yeah. We're really not interested in any of his draw spells. So what I care about is his creatures and my creatures, or my spells rather. I think I'm playing this. Good sprite here. It's fine, would respond. We're gonna stack. Spell, another sprite. Okay. Wow, those. Yeah, I thought that was going to be bad for him. Yeah. Maybe I should not have jammed the map then. Yeah. It's a good draw. There's Flame Slash here. So. Just hope he doesn't have a third sprite. Yeah, that is completely fine. Because next turn I can drift around Power Blast up. Then him playing Hard Blast there is good for me. Yep. Wow, the 4th knowledge. Okay. I need to play this here. I can't do much else. It's much as all. No? Okay. Seven. Okay. I could have waited one turn to have Power Blast up, but he's gonna draw so many cards in this knowledge, so I'd rather not, to be honest. Yeah. Gonna save a draw, but I might just scoop to save time. I'm just gonna scoop this. Save some time. I'm gonna go get a fast drink. We're back. Okay. Some Red Bull for me and some sideboarding for my opponent. I guess we zoom it back. Mana Geode is good to cast my spells, but I have so many red swords already. So I'm just gonna run it back. Let's be on play. This hand is not good. This hand is good. Okay, play one of the Ursas. I'm gonna see how many players are in the legacy so far. 28. Okay, I hope it fires. We're gonna play Cave here, trap Power Blasts up. Tron turn 3 is not that good, I also have Crisp. Okay. Play the mine. Yes. I could have played map to like the power with his sprite, but I don't really need to. Let's impulse here. Drifter is quite good. And Power Blast is also quite good. We got to take Drifter. Yeah, let's Cliffs here. Next turn I have access to Drifter plus Power Blast. Yeah, we'll see what it does. Okay. So he probably, oh wow. So I don't think he has Ninja here then. It's a good draw. So if he has Counterspell on Pyroblast or Pyroblast and Harder Blast, playing Drifter here is terrible. So I'm just going to play map. Yes, now I can crack the map plus play Teachings. Teachings is very important in this matchup because I can play it on the end of his turn. And with the first Teachings I can get more Teachings. So Teachings here. A bit, I think. Yep. Right the map. It's an island. So we're counting that with a bit. Counterspell, right. Harblast that. I think this means we're ahead now. I could have tapped different somewhere to have cliffs up. That was a mistake. Yeah. So now has deprive, sorry about that. Sure. Prism is always a good draw. We some pass, play some Teachings, end of his turn, and hope that it will be enough to find the victory. Ninja. It's surprising that he returns Augur instead of Sprite there, I think. Because Sprite counters Pyroblast. So we're gonna flashback Teachings first. I don't really care if it counters this, because now I can just... I want to kill Ninja. I do want to get back Drifter. I think that's more important. Let's just get back Drifter. Let's see. Or Firebolt. Firebolt is so good in this matchup. And he can Sprite this. That's also fine. So I don't think he has Counterspell because he would have played that already. Playing Drifter there is safe. We're gonna take the trade with Ninja. I think. No, let's just kill Sprite. Like he can draw a card with Ninja, but I don't care a lot about that at this point. Or I just kill 2 creatures with Drifter instead of 1. And my All is going to resolve here. So I have Power Blast. And we're gonna get back Power Blast. Or maybe it's yeah, I get back Drifter. Okay, if we draw any anti-plan, we can Flame Slash Ninja. It's fine. Let's attack. It's down to 4 cards. We're up in cards, up in board, so we have this pretty much locked up. At least I think so. We'll see, I guess. Okay. It didn't attack. Okay. Start by firebolting the ninja. Cycle. Yeah, let's ephemerate here. On with that. Very blue spell. Get back Bedlam fast. Impulse. I guess we take the Trickery here. I should have attacked first. But I want to hit some lands. Okay, Yoga opponent. One of them. And this is a bit sad that they killed the wall because now Ephemerate is going to resolve on Drifter, which is fine. My hand is just so good. Gonna keep killing the ninjas with spells. Compulsive Us seems good. Maybe draw some more creatures. Land. Play the Drifter. He's gonna counter that. We're gonna counter back. Plant. Let's just kill this guys with the mana I have left up. Okay, now I have a 3-turn clock with the cave. Lesson is fine. I don't have any counters in my hand now though. I'm still feeling really good about this. Let's get him back to Prive, that's fine. Okay. Got 4 cards, yes, the Prive. At this point I don't care about card advantage. I only care about it's bad. I don't care about board. He's gonna get the pulse here. And 1 wall in Ephemerate. We're going to crack this. Let's get a tower. The cave. I'm not going to act. Like I'm in the winning seat here now. Yes, this is game 3. Thanks, Kiwi. It's fine. And welcome my Ace Cole to the stream. Hope you're enjoying. Sure. I don't know how much I have left in teachings. Red Blast is good. So we're gonna play Cliffs here. Discard Alchemy, I think. Or Tower. Let's go Tower. With countless creatures. You just get rid of 3 squads, so I don't think he has more removal. Except for Power Blast, I guess. He does have Ninja. He has 1 more Ninja. He has 2 more Sprites. And 3 more Argers, 1 in his hand. Okay. I'm gonna let 1 resolve. And fight for the other one, if there's another. Gonna impulse. Wall. Cave here. Need to pressure him a bit more. Let's see what I have left. Let's see, I don't have a lot. I have 1 drifter. I think I need to try to save this. I really thought this was an easy win. He came back. Okay. Trickery here. So I'm winning this trade, this counter war. Another drifter maybe? No? Okay. Sure. Get this. Okay, now I really need to play fast. I have 1 more drifter in my... I should probably counter that. Okay. That is not the current deck list, it's called. This is the one of the 5-0s from this week's deck list done. I can show you after. Impulsive is gone right. Yeah, so I can't take him out. I'm right. Sure. We are going to counter this. Okay, so we need a drifter now. I think with a draw drifter we're fine. Oh, thank you. getting back. Pyro. Okay, he has 2 draw steps. Fuck. I think we started them. Oh. Yeah. I messed this up somewhere. Yeah. And it's not even the time, like I don't have anything left. That's a rough loss. Oh, that's rough. It's rough. I felt so ahead. Maybe if I've gotten a flicker instead of pyro with the last wall, but I think I would have decked out at that point. No, compulsive was here. Oh. Impulse was gone as well. There's only 2 caves. Thanks for the follower, Arklint. Fellow Tron specialist. Nice to see you here. Alright. So we're here with the... Thanks for follow, Mashed Potato. Round 3, we're going to put back Flicker. Versus Rackheathen. I don't recognize the name. Swamp. We'd like to see that. Okay, so... It's awesome, Potato. Okay, so it's taking map. That means I'm going to play Remote Isle, so I can play Impulse next turn. No turn 2 play. Okay. Tower is amazing. Okay, so rats. So I think we're gonna put back a land and then Impulse. Hopefully for another Tron piece. Well, we don't want the tower, but I do think tower is better than okay. Or newbie again. Thank you for the follow. Glad to see you here from Ashiok's stream. Okay. And Ashiok, thank you for the follow. Good night, Ashiok. I'll see you next stream. Are you going to stream tomorrow? Or later today, I guess, depending on how you see it. Oh, I will probably be there. I'll see you around. I'm a little scared this legacy isn't going to fire. We'll see. Oh. I really want the Tron piece, but this is not Tron piece. Well, it's a tower. I guess just take Impulse. I don't really care about these creatures that much. Honestly, it's good enough to just pass. Yeah, 4 tower is not that good. I need to get a sweater, I'm a bit cold. This last game was a bit intense. I feel like I have some kind of adrenaline after that. Okay, so it's Grey Merchant. No, thank you. This is pay. Mount. And that was why we kept up Condescend, basically. Okay. Yeah, we want both. So I guess mine on top. Then, yeah, we're gonna Prism first. And I guess we just pass for Impulse. Okay, so the best play for him now is either Grey Merchant or Monarch. I think that's kind of the only place that gets him back here. He might just have 3 removal spells. Mine Tower, so we want to get... I think Drifter is better than Map here, actually. Because we're gonna draw the power plant from the top. Sometimes when you're playing Tron, it just feels ridiculous. Okay. Am I playing around Econ DK here? I think so. I can afford to do it. I'm at 14, that's fine. So you in chat that aren't like very familiar with Pauper. This is one of the best matchups in Tron. Tron basically devours mid-range decks like this one because I just have so much more mana and card draw than them. Well, Pulsum's good. Pulse, we're gonna get back Mnemonic Wall. I should have tapped different to play Fire Prophecy. I think. I'm gonna keep the Lamp for Fire Prophecy now. I can Teachings plus Unwind here. I don't care a lot if he kills my wall though, because I can just pull it back. He might have another Finish Edict, it's fine. End of turn, I can now Pulse and Teachings. I'm at 18 life. As long as I can just loop, like I can loop Pulse if it doesn't have Bajuka Bog. Use concedes. Sure. And the only sideboard we do is Grudge for the Truth. Let's run back. Like the main deck is so good versus the matchup. So after board we are a bit scared of Choking Sands and Relic, and that is why I bring Grudge for the Relic. So let's see. We need a lot. We need 70 players for this Super Fire. Adopt the Will of Fire. We'll see. And well, if it doesn't fire, I can just keep streaming, right? Like, I could probably stream a bit of the tournament, but I don't think I want to stream the whole tournament, the whole Legacy, because it's going to be 8 rounds. And if I'm going to stream 8 rounds, I would have been live for like 10 hours. That's going to be a bit too tiring for me. I know Ashok was live for 8 hours, that's just insane. And especially with that being the whole night. Okay, so he took Chris. He took Map last game, I think. But I guess with no colored source, or like with no island, just Priest, I don't know. Not sure about this reasoning. I think taking Prism is probably better in general. Okay, the cave. Hope it doesn't have Shokin Sands. Shokin Sands or any kind of removal, like land destruction spells, are so much better on the play for him. Because if he Shokin Sands here, I'm just very kindly. Hopefully just Shivering Rats, that would be fine. I can just put back Lightning Axe and shuffle with map. I guess the super is going up so slow. Okay. He's gonna get another mine. This is higher chance for us to drop power plant or tower. It's a decent draw. Rest is totally okay. So I don't think he has another Shocking Sands because he would have played that, so I'm just going to play the map, the cave and pass. That way I can condescend his Grey Merchant if he plays one. I cannot condescend if he goes Land Monarch or Shocking Sands. I think this makes sense. Ridge is fine. I don't really care about his 2/2s. Okay. So we're gonna impulse here. Hopefully find another Tron piece. That is not a Tron piece. So Drifter or Mana Geode. You could just evoke Drifter. Now let's get a Geode. If we draw land, we could play Geode and have some mana for Condescend. Okay. I think this looks pretty standard nowadays. Like the list running around plays a lot of different spells. In addition to the mid-range creatures, the list had adopted quite a lot the last year or so. So I need to play land here, I think. So I'm just going to get a power plant, so I kind of condescend up, play around Grid Merchant. So I know, like a year or two ago, people played a lot of oubliettes and things like that, and I think you don't really see that anymore. Signing Blood. So I can only condescend if he taps out completely, which he might do now. No? Okay. I'll just Lightning Axe here. Let's use my mana. I think so. Squid Grudge. Let's play Mana Geode. Still have 2 mana for Condescend. I can Impulse. We don't want to mine. He's taking 4 lands, so hopefully he just draws land now and slams Grim Merchant that I can counter it. $73 for Legacy Super. I hope it fires, but we'll see. Last week it almost didn't fire. We were up to 123 people when it should have fired, when the start time was, and then people were asking on Twitter for people to join, and eventually people did. This is get rid of Condescend here. Maybe I should have Impulsed first, actually. Yeah, I think that would be better. Well, we do need 129 people for it to fire. And it's only 75 right now. So I would not expect it to fire, but I really hope it does. We're gonna know in 11 minutes. Fires. Let's just get a Drifter. Let's draw 2. So we might resolve Grim Merchant here. On tower. Okay, it's good. Let's removal for this, okay. So if he has a Grim Merchant, I'm almost dead here. Yeah. Actually, with the Restore might be better than like a Lightning Axe in this matchup. Might change that for the next game. Okay. Like, what am I drawing to here? Impulse. We need a pulse, we need some kind of... Firebolt is okay. Do need a pulse. Yeah, that's enough. $81. Yeah, still my fire. Gonna take a Weather in and remove a Lightning Axe. Try to play this as fast as possible. And hope the Legacy super fires. Okay, yeah, I think it's fine. It's not the best hand, but we do have 3 lands. If we draw a blue source, we can flicker Shocking Sands on turn 3. We have Lightning as some protection. Teachings is good. I mean, it's a slow hand, so we'll see. But Mana Geode is very good in this hand. And the best draw here would probably be Island, actually. This Flicker, or the third Tron piece, of course. We're going to put that on the bottom. So I can expect him to have Shocking Sands here. Check the Legacy, 85. It's going up quite quick now, so we'll see. Shocking Sands, that is okay. I'm not going to Lightning Axe here. I'm probably just gonna discard Lightning Axe to compulsive, unless there are 2 lands. Zero lands, that is awful. That's so terrible. So another Shokin Sands here, and it's looking dark. That is fine though. I can just put back whatever. So we're pulsing back tower. And then play map. So he missed the land as well. That's good. I'm at 22, so he doesn't have a lot of pressure. Legacy 87. We'll see. If he doesn't kill either tower or map here, my next turn is very good. Okay, so he doesn't have Shokin Sands, that's good. Next turn I can tap Power Plant Geode for get a mine, play Prism, and play a Drifter, which seems good. I could also like hold up Flicker to play around Shokin Sands. I think this is better. Defile, okay. I don't really care about him killing my Drifters because it's still like I draw 2. It's a very good trade for me. Rager is fine. After 92 in Legacy. I think 3 is fine. I'm going to play Drifter and pass turn here. Tap land, so I have more access to mana. Yeah, that's fine. He can take, like, whatever it takes is good for him. 94. So we're just preserving some life total here. Blocking the witch because I can block more times that way. And I just impulse. Fire Prophecy is pretty good. Play that with a mine. The tower pass. We're not in a hurry, we have a lot of stuff to do on the end of his turn. And with me having teachings, I can teaching for exclude, which is great. 97. This is lower than last week. Alright, okay. So I could have killed the Rager last turn instead of Rats, but I think this is better for us. Because one card for him is more important than one card for us, because we have so much card draw. I hope that makes sense. But Jukabog would actually be insane here. So we have to be a little careful about that. So teachings. Don't really know what to get here. Maybe it's Weather the Storm. Let's just get Weather the Storm. Gain a bunch of life. 1, 2, okay. Wall is amazing draw. It usually is. Get back Ephemerate. We're just gonna play it directly. Because we do have Prohibit. Get back Pools. Played land, now we have 2 of every trumpet, so he can't really shocking sounds. Which feels great. I'm a bit weak to Edict here though, because I only have 1 colored source. Okay, I don't care about that. 104, okay, so we need 25 people to join before it fires. Right, good night, Mashed Potato. And you're very welcome back whenever I stream in the future. Glad to have you here. Have a good one. So I think we're playing around the file. Like we are not playing anything end of turn, so we can counter as the file. Okay, so we countered this using a mana as efficient as possible. GG. Yeah, so we're 2-1 with this deck. Team 3 versus Oscar Franco. We played versus him before. I think I actually watched the stream when I played him, so I don't know if he's still here. We'll see. I was playing Infect versus him. He was on blue-red fairies. His hand is insane. So we see. He asked, yeah, you can probably read. He asked, you still alive? Yeah. I said, yeah, but no snipe. I'm gonna pick Liz first. Playing the Ursa lands are better for the Prism, but if I don't draw, Cliffs is so much better turn 1. That is fine. So have any of you tried the new game called like Monster Train? I think called Monster Train. It's like Slay the Spire. Sorry. It's like Slay the Spire. I'm actually going to see what it's called. Yeah, Monster Train. It's a #1 selling on Steam right now. It's like Slay Spire. Probably gonna try it tonight. Okay, we're down to 90 people. People are dropping. That's so sad, really. Gotta pass. Yeah, Monster Train does look good. I'm probably gonna buy it and try it tonight. Probably. We'll see what it does here. Maybe Ninja? No? Okay. I'm just impulsing here. It's not that good versus Sprite. Still think it's okay. With Power Plant. Wonder if there's any other tournaments. It's so sad it doesn't fire. There's a modern prelim. Maybe I play that in 4 hours. I wish they did like the price is scalable for how many people that joins. That way everything would fire. Okay, so went one top with fairs here, one top with the preordain. It probably has a counter spell here. I can't really play Drifter into the counter spell. Maybe I should have waited with the impulse so I could play the turn 3. That's fine. Sure. Monster Train is on 20% sale now as well, so sounds good. So we want a blue source. Like, there's no way I can jam Drifter here. It's a bit unfortunate. Sometimes when you don't get the second source, there's not much you can do. Like, I could jam for Drifter here, but if you could just counter it. So easy. Here's that second source. Probably too late. We'll see. okay, Preordain is okay. That's a good draw. Okay, so is it unwind first? Okay. Resolves, that's good. That's very good. Another one? Maybe it's better to play wall there. So I think condescending is better. Because prohibit is just almost like a counterspell in this matchup, and condescend is not always that. Okay, so I just bought Monster Train, so I'm gonna try it later for sure. Let's bottom. The Solver Drifter. So what can I do? I could flicker to draw. That has to be best, right? Yeah. Let's draw 4 cards. Let's discard lands. Okay. And we have 7 cards to bring in this matchup. Maybe a Dispel as well. We don't want Condescend, don't want Unwind, no Exclude, Manager is too slow. And Truth out. Access. So I think it's either Dispel or... I think we just want Dispel like this. I think this is a keep. It's not the best hand. It has Tron. It has, yeah, this is a keep. There's not much to argue about, I think. Because I do the double red blast with the red source. Like this amount of red blast and power blast are so much better in this version because I do have so many red sources. Like I played 6 taplands and 2 caves. In the original, like usual Tron I play, I have the only red sources I have are caves. What is he going to play here? Augur is his best play for sure. If he has Farseer, that doesn't do a lot. We went bottom. We also have to remember here that he is on. He did a multi 6 cards. When I played him before, he multi 6, and just didn't draw anything else after that. I think. Just counter this. Yeah, I think so. So I don't really want to play Drifter into Counterspell. So I'm gonna play Island here. So I can Impulse and Power Blast this turn. Not sure if that's correct. Might be better to just play the Tron piece. Let's play. I do think that's great. I don't need to rush anything. Alchemy is a really good draw. I can play Alchemy end of his turn. Next turn I'm going to resolve Drifter unless he has another land and 2 counters, I guess. That's fine. I don't care if Ninja is here. And if he does Ninja, I can Power Blast. Sometimes they might need to play Ninja use of Desperation. So I think we want to get Prism here. Firebolt is an excellent draw. Play Prism. That is okay. Let's just kill his sprite. This version of Tron seems really, really good versus Delver. And way more like straightforward than Stonehorn. Because Stonehorn and Moment Speeds are so bad versus Delver versus Tron. Things like that. Okay. Brainstorm is fine. Are people still in the super? Yeah, people. But it's not gonna fire. Good games, Oscar. Okay, cool. So we are 3-1. And we'll be back for the last game. I think the big weakness with this is, as I said, it's Boggled or Heroic. But I think as long as you stabilize, you can start looping pulls. And Echoing Truth is also very good against Boggles. And Unwind is also pretty good. So you can like, as long as you stabilize, you can just counter whatever they have. And the strength are, well, you can play 6 Red Blast after board, and you have a lot of removals. Like versus Tron, versus Delver, you should be favored. But this is probably Tron, so we'll see how the Tron matchups go. Cool. It's a mirror, or pseudo mirror, I guess, because it looks like he's on the Stoner version. So in the Tron mirror, we want to get Tron as fast as possible. We're going to do exactly that. We're going to impulse on our turn to find map. That's a map. I mean, he could have prohibit there, but the chances are pretty low. Okay. He also has Tron turn 4. It's fine. We are going to get Tron. That version usually plays Dinner of Horror though. Okay. They could play Horror next turn. I'm just gonna compulsive here. Lightning Axe is pretty good versus Horror. So I'm just gonna discard a land here. Just getting a power plant here, I guess. Okay, so he just has the power plant. Well, that means he doesn't have horror, at least. Hmm. No, I just want to have teachings up. Because I think in... because I don't have general horror, I need to be more of the control player in this matchup. Now we're gonna play teachings twice. And with the first teachings I'm going to get another teachings. Might have been better to play the Impulse or Alchemy there to find land. I'm gonna do this. He might count this now. Let's get an Unbind. Unbind is really good in the mirror. That's fine. What's he getting though? Teachings, okay. Tower is pretty good. I discard Prophecy here. It's fine. Unwind isn't amazing before I have two sources of color. Fire Prophecy. Feels like he is ahead because I only have two color sources. That's okay. Can leave the Impulse here. Now we need to find some lands. Glyphs is fine. The Alchemy. I could also teachings to build up the hand. I think this is fine as well. Let's just get a mana geode. It's quite a good draw here. Like, imagine if this were the new artifact ornament. That would have been insane. I wonder if you like card ornament. I wonder if that works from. Yeah, so bonus ornament. So it's very similar to Mana Geode. It costs 3, and you can tap it for any color. But you can also pay 4 to make basically draw a card. It's just going to be insane in Tron. It was released yesterday. It's hard to get that now from bots. So he has Prohibit Unbind. But I could go... Yeah, they only drop from Treasure Chest right now. I could go Teachings, Exclude. Then he could go Unbind, and I can unwind his Unwind. Okay. Okay. So... let's play a wall here. So you want to play a wall where you can, when you can get back a counter spell. This is a very good spot to play wall. Usually when one player plays a threat like the horror, and the other player, which is me in this case, just wins the counter battle, I would say that usually that player wins. Okay, let's see. I might actually fight over this. No. Okay, so if I exclude, you can unwind, I can unwind prove it. Think this is safe. Just trying to unwind. Try to unwind your unwind. Unless he's gonna prohibit and I'm gonna prohibit. So this looks like great. Okay, so yeah. This is a pretty straightforward Tron game. We do bring in 6 red blast and probably 1 dispel. Condescend is not good in the mirror, and I think we bring out all the removal spells because the Power Blast is a removal spell after board. Well, Power Blast is a removal spell in Tron matchup. Gorilla Shaman is awful. Grudge, I don't like Grudge in the mirror. 1 Hydro is fine, but I don't really know what I would cut for it. Oh well, like in truth. Okay. Good. Maybe we can open some ornaments in the treasure chests. That would be nice. This sounds fine. That's Tron. He's on 5 cards. Okay. Just gonna. It was a nice stack. It was a big stack. Hey Colbias, yeah, I played Mono Green Infect earlier. We did 2 and 3 with that. It will be up on YouTube later today. I think this is gonna be the last game of the stream, and then I'm going to upload both the deck talk for the week and also Mono Green Infect. So I'm playing Cliffs here. I don't know if playing Cliffs there is actually better than playing Tower. Probably not. I should probably play Tower. Playing Power Plant is 4 cards. That's a perfect draw. Because now I can have some protection with Power Blast and get Tron. Yeah, so we played Infect. I wasn't that impressed by it actually. Ooh. Let's counter this. It has some fast wins versus non-interactive decks. Okay, here's consist. Alright. Let's open some chests because chests are nice. Gonna do one at a time. Promise of Bunray. That's not good, but some play points. Versus mine. That's my 5th. That is awful. Come on, ornament. That is awful. Come on, ornament. That is awful. Maybe waste not is worth something. Maybe this is in real life. Okay, I'm gonna end the YouTube video now. So thanks if you're watching on YouTube. We did 4-1 with this deck. It was quite impressive, to be honest. And I think I messed up in the game I lost. So in the end, 4-1, pretty nice. So thanks for watching YouTube.